All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to anybody that may replay the show today or even listen back. Yeah, replay the show today or even in here early already to turn. Typically, always first. Appreciate you, Brody, for being in here bright and early. It means a lot to me. Thank you for all the support. I typically play music for the first 10 minutes. Somebody subscribe this morning. Let's go. Somebody subscribe this morning. Um, typically play music for the first 10 minutes. I don't even know if I want to even got anything to play. Whew. This will not be a long show today, by the way. This will not be a long show today. I got let's see what come on shuffle. Ooh, mm. Chan, what's good, Birdie? Hold on. I'm really gonna play like one song, y'all ain't gonna lie. Again, this will not be a long show today. This will not be a
6:12 in the morning, I don't want shit to do with none of that 12 in the morning.
This Frankie from 2K. Frankie, the Chicago nigga. The nigga I played the other day.
And y'all just got up on Google Music. Ain't gonna say too much on the internet, but shorty know he been a threat.
All right, what's good, bro? What's good? This is the last song I'm playing, y'all. That's the last song I'm playing.
$50,000 on my grill that look like George Foreman. I heard some Turkish coming in. I heard some Turkish coming in. I heard some Turkish coming in.
Black, what's good, Black? This is the last song, y'all.
That's my signature. They know it's up. I'm gonna say my name. They know it's up. If they try to say my name, it may not have to lay low. Get my money up. What? I just got my bitch a tummy tuck. I just checked her in a walk and fucked me up and gave me bubble gum. I just hit my nigga Hector up. He said it's harvest season, so you know the
Price is about to double up.
I heard the Turkish coming in. I heard the Turkish coming in. I heard the Turkish coming in. I heard the Turkish coming in.
All right. Let me see what's next. All right. Good morning to everybody that's in here. Good morning to everybody that's in here. Welcome back to another daily facts and stats show, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. This will not be long at all, though. If I had to be completely honest with you all, I did not feel the need to cancel because it's always the opportunity to talk about March Madness, the brackets. Telling y'all to get that in. It's always the opportunity to tell y'all to make sure y'all subscribe. It's always the opportunity to tell y'all about playback and briefly talk about some of the things from yesterday as well. I have to leave out the crib shortly, but I did not think I needed to cancel. So I was like, I'm here. Why not? Somebody can join the bracket. Somebody can subscribe where somebody did this morning. And more importantly, somebody that's new or watched it back, because people do watch it back, can find out about playback. So either way, welcome to the best show in the world, Fact and Stats. I appreciate every single body that tapping on a day-to-day basis, whether you type in the chat, whether you come on the stage. Same thing for me. It means a lot, truly. So yeah. couple of things to talk about. UNC getting in March Madness brackets promo. Really, it's a time for Giannis. It's a personal question for me to you all, and then recapping some of the games from last night. With that being said, if you are in here, do not forget, like I said, when you go to somebody's house, you take your shoes off. When you come inside of Fact and Stats, you thumbs up this video. There's 16 people in here so far. I've only 2 likes on this video. If you're in here, hit that thumbs up button. We'll greatly appreciate that. Frank, you got to join the Fact and Stats joint. The Fact and Stats bracket. If you are in here, hit that thumbs up button on this video. We'll greatly appreciate that. Also, make sure you are commenting throughout the show today, which would be a brief show again. Make sure you are commenting throughout the show today, as I read every single comment and I either chime in on it, talk about it, or whatever the case may be. Next, make sure you all share this live stream or live show or this YouTube page out to one person today. If you do, I'm pretty sure they'll be more than likely willing to return, the same way Jordan Woods came back around, the same way Black came back around, same way Chan came back around, Justin Crummell, and many more. And last but not least, make sure you all subscribe to Facts and Stats on YouTube. 936 subscribers, man. I moved Facts and Stats to YouTube in November. I want to say around like 500 subscribers, and now at 936. That is such a blessing. While still utilizing playback, that is such a blessing. It is not easy to get people to follow across different platforms. It is not easy. Trust me, Fact and Stats is one of the biggest sports platforms on Twitter. Literally, on average, 100, 150 to 300 viewers on average, 150 to 250 on average on a day-to-day basis. And then you had to try to get all these people to come to playback. And now I'm trying to get people from playback to come to YouTube, you know, So it's a work in progress. John Doe was good. Andrew was good. What's good with y'all? So that's that. Next, I would love for everybody that's not a member to become a member. Caroline Crockett, John Doe, whoever else. Whenever y'all feel the need to, or whenever y'all feel like y'all are capable, whatever y'all are willing to. Anybody that's not a member, I would love for you all to become a member. How can you become a member? The link is in the description on this video. There's 3 different levels you can join as: level 1, level 2, and level 3. They all have different customized perks. They all have different emotes that's able to be sent to the chat as well. Whatever it is, boom, God bless, whatever the thing is, you can see, you can send it. And also, more importantly, the Fact and Stats logo. Again, the link is in the description on this video to become a member. And my bad, I'm talking fast. Also, I recorded a new podcast episode yesterday with members can see right now. All members, since this is a quick show today, I would do advise you all to go watch that episode right now after the show because it was a good one. I brought on Chan. Never heard Chan talk. Brought on Chan, brought on West, Jordan Woods as usual. BJ, Tez, and I think that's it. All of us was talking about March Madness. All of us talking about college basketball. All of us was talking about our team season. And all of us predicted who we have winning and also the national championship matchup as well. So all members, make sure you all tap into that video or episode today. I will be dropping an episode. If not this evening, it'll be tomorrow morning. If not this evening, it'll be tomorrow morning. I'm going to be running around a little bit too much. So I'm going to try to do evening, night. If not, it'll be tomorrow morning at like 9 a.m. That's my set time right now, 9 a.m. I'm going to shoot for tonight, though. So, yeah, make sure y'all become a member. Also, you can send super chats and super stickers at any time throughout the show today. You can send super chats and super stickers at any time throughout the show today. Tomorrow definitely going to be crazy. I personally can't wait. This is my favorite time of the year, bro. This is my favorite time of the year. I love the NBA playoffs. I love the NFL playoffs. But damn, I love March Madness. Like, and we seen some crazy shit yesterday. Like, and I'll get to that in a second. Also, super chat, super stickers at any time. Like I said, the amount don't matter to me, whether it's $2, $5, $10. I'll be greatly appreciated for the extended support regardless. The Fact and Stats Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok is all Fact and Stats _ The goods rant on Jokic that got posted on all 3 of those platforms, and I continue to make sure I clip and post things to distribute to those platforms as well. More importantly, the most important thing right now, as far as the Fact and Stats Twitter, is this: Fact and Stats March Madness bracket is now live. 1 entry per user. 1 free. Frankie, I'm about to let you up in a second, Frankie. 1 free entry per user. Winner gets 1 free Fact and Stats shirt and $100. Winner gets 1 free Fact and Stats shirt and $100. To be eligible, retweet and or like this post, and make sure you subscribe to Fact and Stats on YouTube. If you are retweeting and like this post, thank you. If you are not putting a bracket in and you want to retweet and or like this post, if you're not putting a bracket in and you still want to retweet and or like this post, I just typed it in the chat. But more importantly, I think we're at 73 users when I checked this morning. Right on par with where we were last year. I wanted to get to 100 this year, but last year was easy to get that many people because of spaces. Well, no, we probably gonna play back. I don't know, but either way, we right in that ballpark. Playback.tv/facts and stats. This is the next most important thing that I want to tell you all about this morning. I'm gonna try to speed up a little bit. The next important thing that I want to tell you all about this morning. We was in playback, man. We're in playback every single night. We're in playback every single night watching NBA games. And now even March Madness games. That's important. We're not gonna watch March Madness games inside of playback. What is playback? For Frankie and anybody else that's new in here that don't know, playback is a platform that I have a partnership with that allows me to host a show there if I choose to do so. But more importantly, have live watch parties every single night for these NBA games. How can you join the playback room? The link is in the description on this video. It's also an app you can easily download that costs $0 to download and also $0 to sign up and join the Fact and Stats playback room. So yeah, playback.tv/facts and stats. As you see here, I got the Mount St. Mary's and American game already scheduled. Not really watching that game too much. We're more so going to be watching this Rockets and Magic game when that kicks off, if I'm present. And then also we're going to be ending the night with, I got Xavier in Texas scheduled. We will definitely be watching a good portion of that game. But when this Lakers and Nuggets game start, this is going to be the main priority. So that's pretty much how it's going to go. I have those three things scheduled for tonight, and some of these games obviously we'll be flipping on and watching as well throughout the night when commercial breaks on. Again, that's playback.tv/facts and stats. Playback.tv/facts and stats. Y'all making my bracket tonight after the game or tomorrow morning. Tonight after the game or tomorrow morning. So that's that. Fact and Stats Apparel. If you're ever interested in any Fact and Stats Apparel, make sure you check out the website. Everything is so that I am in communication with a designer. I am working on getting a new design to drop new shirts ASAP. So slowly but surely. But if you see anything that's old as far as an original hoodie or an original shirt and you want to get it off the website, just reach out to me. I'll order and I'll make it for you. Fact and Stats Gambling Discord. The link should be on this page as well, the YouTube page. If it don't work, DM me on any platform and I'll send you the link directly to your phone. Andrew just gifted 5 memberships. Boom, boom, boom. Shout out to Andrew, Mo. Andrew just gifted 5 memberships, dog. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to Andrew. That's crazy, bro. That nigga just gifted 5 memberships, bro. And you see what I mean? You see why you don't cancel? What did I tell y'all? I said this is going to be a quick show today. I really could have canceled because I really got to leave in like 40 minutes or 50 minutes, somewhere in that ballpark. I really could have canceled. I got a new subscriber today. I told y'all about playback. I told y'all about March Madness bracket. And I somebody just get their 5 subscribers. You see what I mean? I would have missed out on that. Ain't nothing but God. Thank you. Ain't nothing but God. Shout out. Let me let Frankie up here, bro. Frankie is somebody that I just met the other day playing 2K, bro. I don't know what he gonna say. Frankie, what's good, bro?
What's up, y'all?
How you feeling, bro?
I'm blessed, bro. I'm just supporting, bro.
I appreciate that, bro.
Retweeted
we gonna start it off the same way. You retweeted the tweet?
Yup. I'm showing love.
Did you put a bracket on the Fact and Stats joint?
Yeah, I need to see how to change my username. I got Duke winning it all though against Michigan State.
Duke winning it all against Michigan State.
Yeah.
Michigan
I got
State.
the script.
How you got the script?
I'm tapped in, bro. I got the script, bro. Trust. Duke gonna play Michigan State. They gonna make the Fears brothers meet up too. Watch.
You think they care that much? Do you think they care that much for the Fears brothers to meet?
No, it's really the coaches. You know, they coaches got juice. I gotta relook at my bracket to see what I put the matchups at. But I know for the championship game, I put Michigan State versus Duke.
All right, appreciate you. Well, I do want to tell you one thing, gang. This is a great platform, bro. I know we met on some random shit the other day playing 2K, but this is a great platform. I have a great community, and I have a lot of great sports minds that come in here and talk sports, gang. So be mindful of that, and just make yourself comfortable, bro. Stand on your own 10. Like right now, it's just me and you. I don't know if anybody gonna come up here today. And
No, I
that's
seen them arguing yesterday.
oh, you
Dame
was in
and the
here
girl.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dame
okay.
and the girl. They was going hard.
Okay, you pulled up yesterday. Okay. Well, yeah, it's a good platform. Just hold your own, stand on your own 10. And whatever's on your mind, say it, gang. My slogan is speak your mind. Who sold your parlay? I don't I don't even know if I got sold yesterday. Yeah, I didn't get sold yesterday. My fault. I bet heavy on that UNC and some other stuff on the parlay. Well, no, that's a lie. Cavs money line. I listened to Goods. Wait, is that the? Yeah, I listened to Goods, and I'm not mad at Goods. I thought the Cavs and or Bucks were going to win, but I didn't think both was going to win because they both was on the road, and I feel like the Warriors can still win without Curry, and I feel like the Bucks were just not that to guarantee that they were going to Chase Center, I think it is now, and beat them. So I avoided the Bucks money line. I was comfortable with the Cavs. The Cavs had the game really, but when I tell you the Clippers got hot like no other, the Clippers got hot like no other in the second half. Bogey or Bogdanovich, whichever one, Zubac, Kawhi probably had his best game of the season, and Harden was just orchestrating being James Harden. So the tough loss for the Cavs, bro. That's the only thing that happened to me. Cavs money line sold me last night. Like I said, my main thing was really betting on UNC. So that was where my profit. It's still a night where I profited regardless. And yeah, I don't think anybody else got anything in the chat as far as getting sold on a parlay. So as I'm going to go down these brief things real quick. One, shout out to ASU. I'm going to give ASU all the credit, man. Their first time making the March Madness tournament. TJ, if you were here, do me a favor, TJ. Send me that game winner to the Fact and Stats DM. I can't find it. I should have had that ready. Send me that game winner to the Fact and Stats DM, TJ. Send me that game winner to the Fact and Stats DM, please. Or anybody that can find that Alabama State game winner, please send that to the Fact and Stats DM. Let me try to find it. Alabama State game winner. I'm trying to find it. I'm not locating that junk. Found it. Never mind. All right. This happened early, bro. We had 2 games yesterday. You win. It's literally just that simple. You win. We had 2 games last night. We had Alabama State versus St. Francis. And this how the night started off, bro. This literally how the night started off. I mean, I haven't seen no shit like this before, bro. 68-68.
This is where dreams are made. Ball for it all. Simpson home run play to deflection. Oh, layup. Simpson home run play to deflection. Oh, and here we go. This is where dreams are made. Ball for it all. Simpson home run play to deflection. Oh, layup.
It's shit like that.
That's a horrible way to lose.
Yeah, it's shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. If that happens,
he instantly grabbing his head under the rim. Look at him.
Yeah, that's legit terrible, bro. You know, congrats to Alabama State. First time making a March Madness tournament. And obviously, I would probably assume they will lose. I think they play Florida. Can't remember who they play.
How you feel about UNC first round? They got them as the favorites against Ole Miss.
They got UNC at the favorite. They do got UNC at the favorites. I think Ole Miss get the win though. To be honest, I'm surprised the UNC is even the favorites. Okay, shout out to UNC. See, it's too much UNC hype, man. No funny.
They got that chip on their shoulder, man.
But they not. Wait, where did Alabama advance to play? Hold on. Who did Alabama? Oh, Auburn. Alabama State play Auburn. I'm sorry. They play Auburn. But they got UNC at the favorites. I didn't even know that until now. Yeah, minus 1.5. Who give a damn if they got a chip on their shoulder? They always been ass, and don't look that good yesterday because they've been playing San Diego State. And San Diego State don't got no damn offense. And granted, UNC was knocking down a lot of shots yesterday. And congrats to them, bro. It's not a bad win. You know, whenever you got opportunity to perform and make the tournament, you do that. And they did that yesterday. But they made an awful a lot of shots. They shot really damn good. You know, I'm not knocking them. And let's see if that translates to the real thing now. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, backs was against the wall in that game. they really wanted to win that game, rightfully so. But let's see what they do now when they play Ole Miss on Friday. So
they're gonna be the Cinderella team, but they're not supposed to be a Cinderella team.
You gotta slow your horses, bro. You think they're gonna do something? You think UNC gonna beat Ole Miss? You think they're gonna beat? You think they're gonna win?
Ole Miss just off the fact that Ole Miss, like, they're a turnaround program, but like what they coaches, who they coach over there at Ole Miss? Like,
I don't remember they coach. My man, they coach from Texas or something. I can't remember who they coach is. I don't know his name.
You know, UNC got their program. They got Hugh Davis. They got people that been on that stage before that. When them bright lights come on, it ain't just about the players. It's about coaching too. Yeah, I feel like Ole Miss gonna drop the ball. UNC gonna make it to the next round.
Oh, look. So I think UNC can beat Ole Miss? Yes, but who would I pick to win that game? Ole Miss, is mainly because I know how they've been for the most part all year. But
yeah,
my thing is, I don't think. Yeah, they've been up and down, but that's a lot of the SEC teams been up and down, consistent in a way, but also up and down, like dropping some games. I don't knock any SEC team for losing to other SEC teams because they all can beat each other, in my opinion. But not all, but like the best 5 can beat whoever, and also can
anybody can get beat on any good day.
Yeah, let me just put it like that. But so you think UNC can win in You think UNC can win it in against Ole Miss and then win it 30?
Their side of the bracket. Let me see that.
They would have to be. Well, they probably could be Iowa State if they get to that point.
They could be Iowa, and they could be Ole Miss.
And then they'll come to Marquette or Michigan State, and you got them losing right there.
They side of the bracket really, like, I think they'll have a harder time with Marquette or Michigan State. Marquette, they still got that. They still got Cam Jones, or am I tweaking?
Nah, they still got Cam Jones.
Right. See, they still got ballers. What? I think I'm a year behind. Do they still got, like, what's his name? Tyler Collick?
Nah, he went out this year. Last year he left to the draft. He on the Knicks. I
gotta see who on Marquette team. I know Cam Jones a dog though.
They solid. Cam just be leading the way, but Marquette is still Marquette. Who they were last year, whatever. Cam just be leading the way now. More on ball duties and responsibilities without Tyler being there. But I don't even think Marquette beat Michigan State. I think Michigan State beat Marquette if Marquette get past New Mexico, because that's actually a close line as well. So New Mexico might be good. I don't know nothing about New Mexico.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about New Mexico neither.
So I think Michigan State will probably see one of these teams right here. And I think Michigan State will advance to the Elite 8. Yeah, I think Michigan State will advance to the Elite 8 and come down and play Auburn because they're just the best team in this crop. Now, I do sneakingly like Creighton. I think Creighton is a well-rounded team.
Yeah, I chose Creighton over Louisville.
Yeah, I think Creighton can definitely get Louisville.
Just because I think, like, in the past, Louisville, they ain't really been, like, a consistent program. Creighton, they've been making the tournament.
It's a different Louisville team, though, with Chucky. But at the lead guard on that team, Edwards is playing good this season as well. They got a couple of guys that really hoop. I just think that Creighton, like you said, the consistency as far as who they've been winning their conference and also making a tournament.
They've been sending players to the league damn near every other year.
Yeah. You said New Mexico running gun. So you think New Mexico can get Marquette? Quan, you think to be how you feel about that game? Their best score been hurt all season. I ain't even know that. I think somebody said that the other day about Creighton. But a lot of them guys in Creighton been there for a little minute, gang. No funny. They've been there for a little minute. Reminder, y'all, episode 112 is releasing either this night or definitely tomorrow morning. I probably will go tomorrow morning on the safer side as far as prep and things of that nature, clips and things of that nature, because I'm going to be moving around a lot today. This show will not be that long today. Just be mindful. Literally about an hour. Cheers. Welcome to the stage, gang. Quan, how you feel about New Mexico? You think they can get Marquette or what? That is a close line, bro. And they got UNC as the favorites against Ole Miss.
I'm reading the comments. They said, chill, Frank. They hate UNC here.
You said what? Say it again?
They got UNC as the favorites against Ole Miss.
Because they won last night?
I don't know. They just the favorites going into that game. Nah, Mish, no playback today. I mean, the room can get started, but I'm not gonna be there to host and regulate. I'm not gonna lie.
North Carolina, Ole Miss. I mean, I'm not that high on Ole Miss anyway, though.
Yeah,
For real,
me
for
neither.
real.
Sosa was the one that was super duper high on Ole Miss. I'm like,
Yeah,
gang, I'm not all that with Ole Miss, but
yeah.
then I'm not
But
all that with North Carolina either. So it's like,
exactly. But I seen this morning Louisville shooter lefty white boy coming back for tomorrow. He was one of their main scorers this year, but he was out for like an extended period of time. But they saying he root available for Thursday. So they got another shooter out there too. But I mean, I still like Creighton. I'm not gonna lie,
yeah,
but that is just a key thing to point out. And like I told you yesterday, for the Memphis thing, Tyrese Hunter is still questionable. So that could be why them lines look like that. That's their secondary score. He might be there, he might not. So that'll be a test for them too with the backcourt. So
Who Memphis play first round?
Colorado State.
Oh, they got them. That's a wash. I don't know nobody that play. No, matter of fact, don't Nike play for Colorado State? Nike Clifford, he nice. They got him projected to go first round in the NBA.
who
Okay, nah,
DK
I ain't
Clifford?
here.
Y'all gotta do y'all
Yeah.
on Nike Clifford. He a nice wing. He like 6'6". He defend. He can shoot the ball.
Oh yeah,
It all
yeah,
I
yeah.
be
They
seeing
do.
like different platforms talk about like how many people from the NBA you think could like make a 12 seed or the last seed team in the college bracket, and how many players in the NBA they be thinking like could take them to the finals or the championship. And like if they are, I don't think it's like no super just solidified NBA caliber in the league in college other than Cooper. He the only one that looks super NBA ready to me. So I don't know. I think Memphis gonna wash Colorado State, but they be talking about the Nike Clifford kid. He a buck.
A lot of people high on the a lot of people like Colorado State over Memphis though. I said yesterday though I don't see it, but people rocking with Colorado State, bro. I don't. Maybe because of the inexperience that could be a factor in there that people maybe kind of 50-50 with it. The inexperience, Penny Hardaway first. Is this his first year in the tournament? I believe so, right? I think
He
so.
on he on the hot seat.
I think so. And yeah, and Colorado State kind of ended their season a little hot. So I, I see the as far as the outside looking in, I see the reason for but for the on court purposes, I don't see it. But Memphis may be out their secondary scorer as well too. So I don't know. I don't know.
This Nike Clifford dude. Yeah, he definitely projected first round late. I mean, he's 23 years old though. That's tough. Um, he gonna be turning 24 in his rookie year. So they have like his age as one of his weaknesses, also turning over the ball as one of his weaknesses as well. But okay, he is 6'6". I gotta tap him to when they play Memphis. I don't know nothing about this
Yeah.
dude either. When they play Memphis on Friday at 2 o'clock. Okay. Damn, I can't wait, bro. This shit crazy, gang. Yeah, one more sleep, bro. One more sleep. One
Yeah,
more sleep.
tomorrow is go time. Get these
Yeah,
last couple play in teams out the way. Let's see who they got. Then tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow is go time, man. It's like a 12 game slate, bro. It's like 12 games tomorrow. From morning to night, gang. You don't got to leave the house, bro.
yeah.
For real.
In fact, D Mac, if he is 6'6", good size though. I gotta see if he can shoot. I gotta see how he operate on the court. I wouldn't care too much about the age. At the team that's set, the guy
Man,
can come in and play
yeah,
for 5 minutes,
yeah. I'm
especially
I'm
when,
I'm, I'm kind of off that too, bro. Like
yeah.
I get the age shit. I'm not really. I look at the player, bro. I'm not caring about the age shit, bro. That should be over
You
like
gotta look at the
oversaid too
age.
much, bro.
The teams with them 6 year players and 5 year players, them be the teams that be winning. They be having them grown men playing against them kids.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. That should be over. It'd be over like talked about too much for me, bro.
Yep. And D-Mac fact, they imagine if you're drafting for ceiling, I'm sorry. And you're not typically drafting for ceiling that late in the first round, personally.
Yeah.
That's usually a playoff team set in stone. You know who your guys are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly, D-Mac, exactly. I know, Quan. That Auburn shit crazy, bro. No funny. That shit crazy. No knock to them though. No knock to them at all. What I want to say. Oh yeah, reminder, y'all.
Chad Baker Lazara, he grown as hell.
Facts.
His ass like 26.
And they talking about he coming back. That's crazy, bro.
Wait, he playing again next year?
Bro, yeah, he coming back. He going back.
That's because in college they changed the rule to where if you play 2 years of JUCO, them years don't go against your eligibility. So if you play 2 years JUCO, you still can play 4 years in college. That's 6 years.
Nah, for real, bro. That shit crazy.
Then if you redshirt and you medically redshirt, you get up to 8 years to play in college.
Yeah, because they already add the 4 to it.
That's crazy.
That dude like 24 years old, I think, bro. 23, 24, whatever he is. But shout out to him though. What else I want to say about the bracket?
What's the winner at the Duke game? Who they play the winner out of today?
The other game, American and Wrong Six Merge.
Okay, that's okay. The first game. Okay.
Yeah, reminder: 2 more games tonight, y'all. American versus Mount St. Mary. That's coming on at 6:40 Eastern time. That will start off in the playback room. Not really putting much stock into that game. And then we got Texas versus Xavier. The winner plays Illinois, I want to say. Yeah, Illinois. And then that's at 9:10 p.m. And then tomorrow is when the real games start. And the first game tomorrow is that Purdue game? Is it Purdue? I think that's the earliest. I think it's Purdue versus High Point at 12:40. And then you got Duke playing tomorrow as well. Oh, I'm sorry, they don't play tomorrow. Who's after that? But you got Wisconsin and Montana coming up around that time as well at 1:30. So tomorrow's the real deal, bro. Be prepared to see some of y'all brackets get messed up already off rip. It's gonna happen. Shit, it happened to me. It happened to me last year on day one. Shout out Kentucky. That shit was insane, bro. Like I had us in the Final Four, I think, last year. Bro, that team was too good, bro. I can't believe it. We had no damn defense though. Good mob, no defense.
Yeah.
Facts, D-Mac. Good mob, no defense.
Shout out Alabama State, man. Shout out Alabama State. They season in Friday, but shout out to them. First time in school history making a tournament. That's big.
He said they season Friday.
No, for real, they're gonna forever be able to walk away and say it was a part of a team that made the national March Madness, which never been done before. I know, Keys, my bad, gang. Shit is sad to think about sometimes. No funny.
Hey, while y'all sleep, BYU tough. I sat and watched the game. I forget who BYU was playing. They got real shooters. And they blew the ball.
For sure.
BYU, I feel like they're a slept-on team.
BYU. VCU slept on too, though.
I don't know, man. I seen somebody slip in the playbook. Like I was looking at people's stuff. Man, they got VCU over BYU. BYU tough.
I'm telling you, bro. VCU that don't sleep, bro.
Don't VCU got that guard Braden?
No, that's Purdue.
Oh, that's Purdue.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. BYU
VCU
tough,
VCU got a white boy though. He tough. I don't know his name, but I was watching him the other day. Don't know dude name though, but he looked like he was tough.
But they guard play tough in general though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they got some guards, bro. Yeah. And they play D.
Yeah. St. John's the best defensive team.
You said you think they're the best defensive team?
I said St. John's the best defensive team. Y'all hear my daughter?
Shout out.
I could see it, bro, but that Duke shit is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas defend at a high level from start to finish.
I gotta look into some news on Coop today, like how he feeling, what he looking like, is he practicing? Like I gotta look into some shit on Coop.
Who trying to run it back at Duke? It ain't worth it.
Coop not trying to run it back, bro. That shit cap.
He trying to run
Ain't
it
no,
back.
ain't no
Why
way in
every
hell,
time? Why every time a Duke player like Zion was talking about, man, I'm contemplating, I want to stay.
bro. That should be cap, bro. Ain't no way in
Yeah,
hell Cooper go back to Duke.
they ain't gonna let him jag his future like that. Cause if he get hurt, then what?
That
Exactly.
nigga, that nigga's gonna be on one of the Utah Jazz, Wizards, or Hornets, bro.
He gonna be just like Jason Williams.
Reminded everybody that's in here, the show would not be that long today. I gotta leave out shortly, but more importantly, make sure you all get a bracket in the Fact and Stats bracket. Make sure y'all get a bracket in. Also, make sure y'all subscribe to the Fact and Stats on YouTube if you're not subscribed already. And then more importantly, make sure y'all pull up to the playback room tonight. Shire said he's good to go. Perfect. Thank you. I was looking forward to that. Thank you. Good to go. What else I wanted to talk about? Tap into 2 games tonight. That's it. I got a question for the room and the stage, bro. This is like the second time I watched a Bucks game in the last week. Already the last 72 hours or something like that. And I don't know. It just don't look like it's there with me right now with Giannis, bro. Like it just don't look like everything is there, bro. It genuinely don't. Like I truly, and maybe I'm overthinking, bro. I could be overthinking. Maybe I'm just watching. I'm just wrong. Like just shut up. But I think it's time for Giannis to get up out of there, bro. Do anybody think Giannis should request a trade shit as soon as this offseason, bro? No funny, because I already told y'all I think Trae Young and KD obviously get up out of there. But this offseason, I think Trae Young get traded this offseason. He's up for extension this offseason. I think he's going to be reluctant on extending that right now at the moment. Obviously, the money matters, but it's not like he's going to be a big uptick because it's not a I don't know, whatever. But I think Trae looks to go elsewhere this offseason, although he enjoyed Atlanta. Giannis, though, it's 2 years in now. And the Dame and Giannis is just not a real pairing. I'm sorry, it's not a real pairing, and it's damn near not even a real connection, in my opinion. Am I by myself that I think it's time for Giannis to explore his options and leave Milwaukee, bro? Or does anybody in here think he should, not even really stay down? He brought a championship there and see what's next. Like, where y'all at with it? I think Giannis should go.
I mean, it's getting to that point for me. It's getting to that point. I probably have to say I have a real answer for you after the playoffs. Like once they get to the playoffs and
Yeah.
see how things go on from there. But I'm starting to get to that point. I'm like 70% there. But I think another thing too with that, bro, Dame ain't really coming how niggas thought he was, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like he ain't really popping off like how that shit was really, I guess, planned to be.
Yeah.
It's too much inconsistent play with Dame, bro. And I think Giannis, Giannis, I'm no, we not around. This is just my thoughts. Giannis maybe still feeling like he gotta do the same shit that he had to do years ago. You feel what I'm saying? Like by going all out, playing my heart out every damn game. And you know what I'm saying, sometimes I do want to chill and let Dame, you know what I'm saying, take over, do what he gotta do. But it's like Dame been so inconsistent, bro. And I think that shit started to wear on people's minds and shit, bro. Like it ain't really, it ain't really clicking. Like I don't know. That I think it's a Dame issue too. For real, for real. I don't really think it's just a Giannis thing. But Giannis may just be fed up with that shit, bro. I gotta still do what I had to do 2-3 years ago. You know what I mean? With lesser talented players. You feel with the Drew Holidays, the Chris Middleton's, even when he was healthy, you know what I'm saying, going through his little phase. Dame was supposed to be better than them niggas. And you know what I mean? You still getting inconsistent play from Dame that you was getting out of them other niggas. So I don't know. I'm close though. But I say after the offs and see how they go through these series, that'll probably determine for me like a official answer for sure.
If I'm Giannis, I'm leaving. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all have traded my point guard that I won the championship with, my best on ball defender. Y'all have traded my shooter and Chris Middleton. Like it's time for them to break their team up. Like they accomplished what they accomplished. They got worse coaching and Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is a horrible coach. Like he ain't won none since Boston. Like people be on his bandwagon. I don't know why he not a good coach to me. Like he don't make the right subs and put in the best rotations. If you asking me, because when I play the game, I'm a translator to the game. Why wouldn't you put in Kevin Porter Jr. with a Bobby Porter? I know Bobby Porter's hurt right now, so they ain't got their full team. But just like Kevin Porter Jr. clicking with Bobby Porter, clicking with Pat, what's his name? C. It began with a C. Like he a nice guard.
Bobby suspended.
Yeah,
Pat Connaughton.
he suspended.
Yeah, for some drugs and shit, whatever, something like that.
Damn, I ain't know he was doing drugs.
Nah, he wasn't doing drugs. He took like I don't know what it was exactly like. Say like a steroid or something. I'm gonna just use that. I don't remember what it was exactly, but yeah, he got suspended for like PEDs or something like that. I can't remember.
Type shit. But like they team overall was better with Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton. Them like even last year, like Chris Middleton gave them a lot of effort, like with the half team that they had. Like I remember watching like them playing Indiana, and Chris Middleton was making all the shots, like all the tough shots. So like you can't be mad if Giannis won the lead because they basically disassembled his team. All the guys he came in with, they separated them trying to be in win now mode with Damian Lillard. You gotta think Damian Lillard 30 years old. If he couldn't carry, I ain't gonna say if he couldn't carry his team because the West was loaded and they ain't really had nothing over there, but I just feel like his prime came and went. Like, so you can't be mad at Giannis for leaving. And then you kind of know he gonna leave because he said, "Yeah, I like seeing all these players in like big markets. Like Luka just went to the Lakers. Like I could see Giannis doing some crazy shit, like going to the Knicks or something, like some crazy ass shit."
Yeah, man. My final words on it is I remember Drew Holiday was terrible in one of them last playoff runs when they traded him. Smart for Boston to go out there and get him though, because he can just slide in and play behind JB, Tatum, etc. So the idea of Dame was cool, and I think it's just the fit that's just not going. Like the fit just not fitting. Like I watched that game damn near the whole entire game yesterday, and it just didn't look pretty. It's just not looking good. And painkillers, thank you, Quan. Damn near down to Kuzma. You know, I guess in hindsight, I guess I can get why they did the trade, but even damn near down to Kuzma, that ain't looking good either. Draymond did a hell of a job guarding Giannis yesterday as well. I want to give Draymond credit. And even Jimmy at a point when Jimmy was on him as well. But it's no two-man action. It's no two-man game. It's still confusion, in my opinion, on the offensive end with those two guys on the court. And really not much going on. Dame was not taking guys one-on-ones anymore for the most part. Dame operates off screens. So now what is Dame? 34, 35, whatever Dame is, 33. And now for me, this offseason do matter. I mean, this playoffs do matter. I guess I'm jumping the gun by speaking on this pre-playoffs, but I mean, after you win the finals, you come back and you lose in the second round. We know the context behind it. I think Middleton missed that whole entire series against Boston. You come back the next season, you lose to the Heat in the first round. Giannis had the back thing, but Giannis still played the last couple of games in that series. Losing 4-1, I want to say it was unacceptable. You come back the season following that, you lose in the first round. Obviously, Dame and Giannis couldn't play because of their injuries. Now, if somehow, some way, they lose in the first round this year, or even damn near the second round this year, they gotta figure out what they're gonna do. You know, they gotta figure out, in my opinion, if this Dame and Giannis thing, can it work? We're approaching year 3 with it. As of right now, they'll play the Pacers in the first round. And I think I seen Byron tweet something like this the other day. I didn't fully read it because I was just scrolling. but he said it's sad. I cannot remember. It's sad that people will have the Pacers beating the Bucks. I can't remember. Let me see if I can find the tweet.
I did see. I forgot exactly what he said, but I did see that too, though.
Yeah, I seen it, but I just didn't like. I was
But
just
but to me though, like to keep it 100, I don't really think it's the fit, bro. I think the fit is there. Like the Dame Giannis going to get Kuz. Like I see the vision. Like don't get me wrong, I see the vision. I think it's more so these niggas just not performing like we vision it to be. I don't really think it's the fit. I think it's the performances in these niggas. It's too much inconsistent play. It ain't consistent enough for what they envision it for it to be. So I don't I see the fit pushback, but I don't really think it's fit. I think it's performance over anything. That's just to me though.
performance. Okay, fair. Performance of who though? The players on the team?
Yeah, like the Dame, the Kuzma, like those pieces fit. Like it fits what they want to do. Like you know what I mean? You got Giannis is the point forward, can play the small ball 5 if he want to. Boom. Bring Brook in, play the 4. And now you got a dynamic point guard to, take pressure off of Giannis back. And then you go get Kuzma to you let Middleton go. So you go get Kuzma, you know what I mean? Less injury concerns. So you know what I mean? Some people, it depends how you feel about Middleton. Is Middleton better? That I don't really, that's really a washout to me. But I think the fit is there. You got the big wing, you got the dynamic guard, you got Giannis, you got Brook as the big, and you got Gary Trent as the shooter. You got Pat coming in as a shooter, AJ Green coming in as a shooter.
The only way they gonna work is if they let Dame be Dame. I feel like Dame be conserving himself because of Giannis. Like, all right, it's Giannis' team. Like, I don't want to just go shoot all the balls because Giannis gonna be saying, "Hey man, I'm on this team too." Like every time I used to watch them last year, like when they called timeouts and stuff, they used to be arguing about like go ahead, like do your thing. Like I want you to go off, like Giannis telling him, like, I want you to get warm before I get warm. And then there's certain games where it look like Giannis mad, he ain't getting the ball. So I just really feel like it's it's really Dame and Giannis. Like they both of them last year, they was both trying to average 30, like how they was before they was on each other's team. Like you'll see sometimes, all right, shots Dame's supposed to take, he not taking it because he giving the ball to Giannis, or Giannis not as aggressive because it's a game where Dame hot. Like they need to learn how to coexist.
Yeah.
If not, break them up.
Yeah.
I don't like
That's where I'm at with it, bro. I think they, as far as the fit, I think they got the pieces, bro. Them niggas just not performing, bro. It's that simple. Too much too much inconsistency going on, bro. That's why that shit looked like the way it looked to me.
The roster not too ideal. I mean, but when you got Dame and Giannis, you can't really complain about the roster though.
Yeah,
I mean, it's still cool. Yeah, it's still.
When the offs come, only 8 niggas playing anyway. 7, 8 niggas playing anyway. So you can't really hold too much weight on the rotation. The whole rotation ain't playing in the offs. So that's a washout to me.
Yeah. If I'm Giannis, let me look at Dame contract real quick. If I'm Giannis, like I said, like Ted said, and I echoed, that postseason matters for me, how they go out. But Dame will still have technically 2 more years. That'll be next season, and $58 million player option in 26-27. Right now, Dame is 34 years old. Giannis is 30. Giannis is on the contract for the next 2 seasons, and he has a player option in 27-28. I'm sorry. I can't wait around. It's nothing to this roster, bro. I'm looking at this roster and it's just not making much sense because and it's not
What
running.
don't make sense to you?
How the avenues to truly build a championship team around Giannis.
Brook
Lopez expiring. Bobby Porter's gonna be a player option, so he can probably opt into that $13 million can probably seek more. Pat Connaughton, player option. He more likely will opt in. KPJ, player option. He'll probably opt out and seek more than $2 million. Outside of that, look at this team now. Like this shit, you have Kuz there next year, but look at this team. This is not. I don't see many ways where you can turn it into a championship team. In my opinion, around Giannis.
Unless you're giving up Giannis type shit.
Not even that. When you give Giannis,
yeah. I take that back. I take that back. Yeah. I take that back. Yeah.
But I mean, you got Giannis and Dame. I guess it's cool. We'll see how they look next year. But if I'm Giannis, I'm just jumping the gun, and I'll probably seek a different team this offseason, or at least flirt with it. You know what I'm saying? Start some conversations, create some conversations, things like that. In my opinion, so
yeah. I mean that you got Giannis. Let's go through the offs, right? The rotation strength strength for every team when the playoffs come. That's just what goes on. You got Giannis, Dame, Kuz, Brooke, Bobby. That's 4. You can throw Gary Trent. 5. I mean, I'm tripping. 5. You go Gary Trent. Pat gonna be in there.
Nah. Pat don't play no more. It's gonna be Trent, Torian.
Oh, he don't play no more. Okay,
nah,
I don't really.
You talking about Pat Connaughton?
Yeah, he out the rotation. Trent.
Oh, I
Gary,
thought he was just on some hurt shit. He just don't play.
I think he just out. To be honest, I don't want to sound wrong. I think he just out. Yeah, I think he's out the rotation. To be honest, but it'd be Trent, Gary, KPJ, and that'd be the 8 right there. And then
Jericho Sims, he a nice backup big. Tyler Smith, he's 6'10". He came from OTE. I don't know if y'all familiar with OTE. He played for OTE. He a nice 6'10", big, can shoot.
He ain't gonna play in the playoffs though.
We talking about this all. He ain't gonna play though. I know who he is.
He ain't gonna play, but I know like some teams they need to start taking chance on players, bro. Cause like y'all see how what's his name for Philly hooping, Quentin Grimes.
You trying to win a championship though? You can't take too many chances. You can't take too many chances.
You can't take too many chances. But all these players are capable. A lot of people in the NBA are capable. The teams just be fucking with who they want to fuck
that's
with.
Different. That's two different things. That's two different things.
I know that is.
Quentin Grimes, it's two different things because the different opportunity present different outcomes. So with Quentin Grimes or anybody else that's on the Sixers right now, Justin Edwards and Jared Butler and all those Jalen Hood-Schifino, all those guys that's playing right now freely. They're playing free basketball because, like I said, different opportunity presents different outcomes. So they can do that. Now, are they going to be able to be properly slotted and be the 8th best guy or the 9th best guy and shoot 5 shots sometimes, 6 shots 7 times sometimes, and be effective? I don't know. Probably not. Can they be effective shooting 10 plus shots a game, playing freely, not playing alongside no star players, not truly being game planned against, and things of that nature, and just being able to just hoop?
And they give you way more confidence when niggas down too. Like when niggas
that's the point. But if you're an NBA player, you everybody getting held to the same standard. Damn, if
what you mean?
I sign you, I expect you to come ball hoop. If you on my team, I expect you to do your job. They don't got nothing to do because you playing freely.
Not necessarily, bro.
When Grimes was on the Knicks, everybody Grimes was on the Knicks, he was shooting damn near the same. It's just now he shooting the ball more. He ain't really cracked.
That's why I said different opportunity. That's why different opportunity present different outcomes. That's why he's looking the way he's looking right now in Philly. But no, I don't think that if you in the NBA. What you say? It's something that I just didn't agree with. What you say?
Hoopers get held to the same standard. If I sign you to a team, I expect you to come do your job.
That far as a vague, like that's true, but we talk not elite players though. Like elite players don't get held to the same standard as a role player. Nah, you don't get held to the same standard. You get like in general, your point is valid. You know what I mean? You made the NBA whoop. But a Giannis and a Dame ain't getting the same standard as a damn Kuzma, Bobby Portis, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
That's because they been named all stars, or they didn't have an award, or they didn't did something to cement their name in the game. I'm saying as a hooper, as a basketball player,
Kyle Kuzma and Tyler Smith is not being held to the same standard.
No, they not.
They was holding them to the same standard. That's not my argument. My argument is, if you're a hooper There's no way you shouldn't be able to get me a basket, put the ball in the rim. You a hooper. They getting paid millions of dollars to hoop. I ain't saying hold them to the same standard. I ain't saying this LeBron James or Luka Doncic or like one of them high caliber names, but these
Can I?
niggas ain't no
Okay,
bums.
okay. Let me say yes. Relative to who they are growing up, yes, they're not bums. They made the NBA. But it's difference. But being a hooper in high school, being a hooper in college, and being a hooper in the NBA, it's just two different. It's three different things actually. Like I done seen niggas that was really damn good in high school, not that good in college. I done seen niggas really good in college, don't pan out in the NBA. Just because you make it does not mean you're held to the same standard that you were expected to be when you were signed and or drafted. It's three different. It's two different things, bro. Like that's crazy to expect somebody to still be a hooper because they was a hooper at X spot or X team to come
All
onto
right,
this
so
team or even get drafted
what
and
you
still be
feel
a
like
hooper.
the standard is though?
For
Like
who?
like prime example, like Kyrie Irving and LeBron, when they was on the same team, nobody held Kyrie to the same standard as LeBron James. Like if
Yeah,
LeBron
facts.
James
Facts.
won, motherfucker glorified LeBron James. But if they lost, everybody was criticizing everybody but LeBron. You get what I'm saying?
Um,
I don't,
Like
I don't,
I
I
when
think
they
don't,
you
I
won,
I
when
don't,
think
they
you
I
meant
don't,
it the
won.
I
other
don't
way,
think,
bro. I
those
think you
two
meant to
top
say
that's
those
Kyrie.
true either. I don't think that's
those
true
two
either.
how come?
I think you
I,
meant to say Kyrie, bro.
I did say Kyrie.
Nah, you
wait,
said
say it again.
LeBron.
You said yeah.
I
I
said
I
LeBron
might have
and
heard I
Kyrie.
might have heard it wrong. I might have heard it wrong.
I
Say it
said
again.
LeBron and Kyrie. They both star caliber players.
Uh
And
huh.
LeBron won, they glorified LeBron.
That's not true.
How come it's not?
They glorify Kyrie
Kyrie
too.
got praise. Yeah,
Kyrie
Man,
got
Kyrie got praise,
praise.
gang. Like, what are
that's
you
why
doing?
Kyrie got up out of there. They was saying,
You
how
still,
does
bro,
it
you
feel
have
to have a
niggas,
father figure
you
like
have LeBron, bro, you have LeBron haters in this world right now telling niggas that LeBron would have never won if Kyrie ain't hit the shot. That's still
that's
going on a decade later.
that's
So no,
LeBron haters.
I don't agree with that, bro.
But when you bring up the fact that yeah, LeBron had Kyrie, LeBron had Kevin Love, LeBron, they be saying, but with the year when he didn't have them, they discredit everything the other players do. That's why he left, bro. They said, how does it feel to have a father figure like LeBron James? That pissed that man off. He got up out of there.
That might be true. Okay.
That's the only thing that's true that he said.
Nah,
No,
for real.
man.
Nah,
Nah, I'm about to say that. Nah,
J.R.
that did
Smith,
happen.
when he called the timeout, they ain't say shit about J.R. Smith when he knocking down his shots.
Bro,
They
LeBron had
say
like 50 that game. What you want them to criticize LeBron for and say? LeBron had
I
crazy
ain't
numbers that
saying
game.
criticize him.
You said when they lose, they don't say nothing about LeBron. What were they supposed to say about LeBron that game? I can't hear y'all. My shit breaking up.
Nah, that's just him. You can hear me?
Oh, that's him. Okay. Yeah.
I think I don't think he was trying to go to game by game shit. I think he was just trying to make a like a general point. Like they don't, how can I say it? It is maybe it's not the same type of criticism that that LeBron would get from
Other niggas
like
on the team.
yeah. I think
He's
he was
saying
doing a
basically,
general point. He wasn't making a game like that game type shit. He just speaking in general.
yeah.
Like this is
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah.
this is what they do. This is what they don't do.
Yeah. But and it's still dumb because more often than not, with all due respect, more often than not, when that Cavaliers team or LeBron James team period win, not a lot of that has to do because of LeBron James, like literally because of LeBron James. And when they lose, more often than not, it's really more often than not, it's not because of LeBron James. Let's be real. Whenever team LeBron is on, when they lose, it's more often than not because it's not over 50%. Let me just put it like that. Whenever LeBron James led team loses, it is not over 50% LeBron James' fault.
you
More
can't
often than
say
not.
that.
And when they win, I can say that. And when they win, it's 75% of that is because of LeBron James. I mean, let's be real. LeBron James
You
controls basketball games. This is LeBron James we talking about. Are
that's
you a
why
LeBron
I
fan,
never.
bro?
you could
Before I
pull up
continue,
a
are you a
clip.
LeBron fan?
Uh, you can't be no
No.
LeBron hater
Are
when
you
he.
a LeBron? Are you a LeBron fan?
Yeah, you could say that.
Who's your favorite player right now, bro?
My favorite player in the league right now, just like off pure game. I ain't gonna lie, I like Shea.
Where LeBron rank for you all time? That's my last question. Where LeBron rank for you all time?
Number one all time.
Okay. All right, cool. All right.
I'm not a jackass, bro.
Nah, I just had to clear some air real quick, game, because you said I
like
can't say.
the Jordan LeBron debate over just off the simple fact LeBron then broke every record. Like you can't, like what you measuring him by? Like what you measure success by if LeBron not the best player in the league? So when people get to talking about Michael Jordan, like Michael Jordan revolutionized the game. Mike is Mike. Like I ain't taking nothing from Michael Jordan, but when you do what LeBron doing, man, it ain't even close.
Me showing some not true.
It ain't even close, man.
Nah, I thought you was on bullshit because you trying to make it seem like when LeBron James led teams, let's just say LeBron James led team. We don't got to Cavs. Let's just say LeBron James led team. When LeBron James led teams lose, he should get the same amount of criticism as these players that's on the team. And I just disagree with that. You agree? Where you at with that? That's what you're basically saying, right?
Like LeBron, the only motherfucker who he started like the reconstruction of your whole team. Like the NBA wasn't just like this. He changed the landscape of the NBA. Like the old NBA, like when people used to stay loyal to their teams, and we like I'm for the players having control of their contracts, and if they don't want to stay for a team, like I'm for that. But like LeBron really changed the landscape of the league with the decision. Like, yeah, I'm taking my talents to South Beach. He teamed up with Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade. Then he tried to turn around and do it again at Cleveland. He had D Wade come to Cleveland. He had Derrick Rose on there. Like those all watch players, but at the end of the day, those is like I said, like people who would be solid role players, like them people who know the game of basketball, like they got high IQs. So people just like they forget about the stuff LeBron be doing when it comes to that. Since like the league wouldn't be how it is. Like KD probably never would have went to the Warriors if LeBron ain't do that decision shit. Like he made people think that's cool to do.
Hey, bro. Okay, quick question. I see
He
where
made
you
people
stand
think
on
playing out their
LeBron.
contract
Okay,
and
cool.
leaving
I don't.
is
I don't.
fucked
I'm.
up.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't agree, but I see the angle he going
Yeah, I
though.
see the angle for sure. Like I see the angle, but
Like he said some crazy shit, but it ain't really crazy. Like I don't know how to explain it. I see where he going with it though, but I just don't agree. I don't agree at all. 1,000% I don't.
Which part you don't agree with? I mean, it ain't all LeBron fault because the Cavs when he was first, that they ass was horrible. Like he came in the league and instantly made them better. But it's just like you're a professional. You can't just go team. That's just like if that's the case, shit, y'all see if you can't beat him, join him. Everybody hated Kevin Durant for that, but he ain't joined nobody that was beating him. Like that would have been like him going to join Boston or something like that. He ain't go join.
Wait,
He ain't go
are you talking
join the
about?
team. LeBron,
Gotcha.
I'm talking about LeBron. He ain't go join the
Okay.
team that was beating him.
I'm happy you mentioned Boston, bro.
You
So
said
you
That's a
what?
didn't know
fact.
that Boston had a big lead before LeBron went out, before LeBron was in Miami.
And to be honest with you, that's why I don't agree when you just ask me why. I get the angle you going. Boom, go to Miami. Boom, boom. Get these players. You know what I'm saying? Like
Why the
create a
fuck he ain't
team.
recruit them to
But
Cavs? He left.
what I don't agree with the two situations that you saying. LeBron went somewhere and tried to, like, yeah, D Wade was there. D Wade was killing. Boom, already had a ring, already had his MVP shit going on. You feel me? He had already established that for himself. But he went there and okay, we got Chris Bosh. We're gonna get Chris Bosh now. We're gonna go get the well, that was a year
Ray
later, but
Allen.
the Ray Allens and shit. My nigga, Kevin Durant went to a team that he lost to. That is lame. That's not the same. And no, far as the team
You
aspect of
can't.
going, as far as the team aspect of things going toward or making a quote unquote at the time they were trying to push it as a super team. That's not the same to me, bro. He ain't like you said. He ain't go to no fucking Boston. He ain't go to no damn who else was popping at the time in the East?
I got a rebuttal to that.
I don't know. But I don't
Chicago.
know what the Chicago. Like now go play with Derrick Rose. Like he ain't gonna do no weird ass shit like that. He went to a team and brought niggas to try to go win. Kevin Durant went to a team that was already fucking established, already broke the damn record with the wins, came close to a chip, and all he did was join them niggas to add on what they already had and then go win 2 chips. That's not the same, bro. That's lame as hell. Like
My
respectfully.
rebuttal to that is Kevin Durant and LeBron, they damn near did the same thing. If you look back at that Thunder team, they was up against the Warriors 3-1. The reason the Warriors came back was because they had players like Andre Roberson. They daring him to shoot the ball. He won't shoot the ball. Kevin Durant talked about that type of stuff in press conferences. Like, I feel like Kevin Durant move was worse than LeBron move, but LeBron, I'm just saying LeBron, he really initiated the whole I'm finna go play with a star type thing. Like, I'm finna go play with some stars, some established people already. Like, the Thunder, they drafted their team. So, like, I could see if LeBron went to a team that was drafted together or he constructed his whole team. Lee
I mean,
GM.
but that's.
But all them
I'm not
players
saying that's a
wasn't
bad thing,
there though, bro. Like
but that's
they
what
wasn't there. They came to the
the
team. Like you
in
trying to like nah, bro. They
the
wasn't already there.
the the Spurs and the Thunder and they were able to do that because they got the picks and they got those guys. So that's why he stayed and with the players he was the Cavs drafted players when LeBron was there. I'm pretty sure the niggas just sucked. They just didn't they didn't hit. Like they didn't OKC hit, Spurs hit, these other teams with these guys who stayed, they either hit or they like this Lakers did they traded for guys or they got guys to come there. So that whole these guys stayed and he let like that narrative is just played because these guys, the organizations were just more effective in building within. That's why those guys were able to stay. Pretty sure if Tim Duncan, I'm pretty sure Tim Duncan was just going to just let himself. Well, he's a special case. They already had Dave Robinson, but I'm pretty sure Tim Duncan, if the course of his career went on and they didn't have no talent on the team, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't just going to let himself wither away and die in San Antonio and just put up numbers and go right into the sunset. But they just so happen to draft well and construct a good team around him. That's what the GM's supposed to do.
Blaming LeBron because the GM can't draft well is insane work. I'm not gonna lie. That should blow.
Yeah, you got to be able to do work. Like they had, and the Cavs had deals on the table to be able to get guys, and their big move was Antoine Jameson. So shout out.
Oh, that Shaq.
It's in his name.
Yeah, Shaq.
GM. He got the power to get some players to his team, man.
What do you think?
It's LeBron James. If he say, y'all go out there and give me da 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 da, you think an organization not capable of doing so?
We've seen them not do that. He wanted Paul George and they said no. But okay.
I heard about that, Byron, for sure. In regards to Tim Duncan. Frankie, either way, I hear you though, gang. I disagree with some of the things you stated, and we'll move. Jordan Woods and Heaven Sent or even low. Where y'all at with the whole, is it time for Giannis? Do y'all think he should request out this offseason? Do y'all think he should stay down, try to make it work, figure it out? What?
Where does he go?
Like, where did that come from, though?
Me. I watched the last 2 Milwaukee games and they look ass.
I don't think I'm allowed to speak because Byron's I don't think I'm allowed to speak on Giannis.
Where does he even go?
I get what you're saying, but I mean, I think
maybe I'm a year too early. I could be a year too early.
Yeah, you might. I think you're a little too early, bro. I think you're a
No,
little.
I think it's time. It's just where does he go? That's better.
In the beginning of the year, they looked horrible.
I mean,
Doc Rivers was on the chopping block before the All-Star break.
Where do you think he go? Where do you think he should go, Ev?
Well, I didn't think about that. I was just wondering at the time.
So wait, ask the question again. My fault, bro. You basically saying like, should he ask out?
Yeah, should Giannis
like this year?
Should Giannis consider requesting a trade this offseason, or entertaining or be in communication with other teams, players, whatever the case may be, about teaming up and things of that nature?
How many more years he got?
Trade to where?
I don't know. I'm just thinking like,
let me see. Hold on. I got you.
It's either you think he should
I
look to
mean,
go elsewhere, or do you think he should stay down in
Nah, because
Milwaukee
it's
and
a
do what
couple
he
he's
should
doing?
factors
definitely
that go
look.
into
He
it.
should
That's
look
why
for
I said
sure.
it's a couple factors that go into it. That's why I'm asking that. Yeah. Let me see something.
You're saying
He
it
should
don't help
definitely.
to look.
Hmm?
You're saying it don't hurt to look.
I mean, yeah, because the situation here now is ass. I just think that when he look, it's just gonna be more mid. Like it ain't really, it
Okay,
ain't
he's
shit
under
out there for
contract until
unless someone can give me a
2028.
situation.
No, he has the player option 2027, 2028.
Yeah, it's on the screen.
Mm,
And again, I could be a year too early. Like I said, I'd watched the last two bus game, and it just the offense, the defense, nothing looks good. Like literally nothing looks. Bro, they don't have no defensive anchor, and the offensive flow and structure is just it's not smooth. It's not. It's not. In my opinion, it's just not proper. It's just not good basketball. You know. So
but
yeah, go ahead.
okay. Uh, I mean that's out. I mean, I think the bigger issue to get you just got to get down to the cause of that. I mean, I would say. I mean, I never agree with the Doc hire. I don't like Doc as a coach. So I mean, I would think get a different head coach in there. They had a they had a coach they were winning with, and they fired the nigga. So I mean, I don't know.
The roster ass though, so that's not gonna
The
change.
roster's not that ass.
The
It's not.
roster,
It's like
the roster
it's like compared to other people roster. I'm talking about like relative to the league. Like roster's not that ass. But it ain't too
the
bad,
roster
man.
can't win nothing. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not even winning
I
50
mean,
games this year.
Like there's too many holes in that roster.
Yeah.
Every roster ain't gonna be elite though. Like
I'm not saying it's elite. There's too many holes in it though.
Dame has a max contract.
You got 54 million next year, and they got a player option 58 this season like that.
They got a lot of money tied up too. Because
Brooke is
well,
going to be off the books.
Kuz make about 20. You said how much Brooke? You said Brooke about to get
He
off the
gonna,
books.
yeah.
So basically, I'm asking the question because I'm really trying to think about if there's a route for improvement in Milwaukee before he just asks out
Right.
like what?
Right. And I don't think it is. So I mean, but
Can you
I don't
scroll
know.
down with the cap looking like for next year? Scroll
Yeah, give
down.
me 1 second.
We'll go back.
I know my computer moving slow.
Go back to where
Sorry.
you are.
Computer moving dumb slow. My bad. It's going low slow.
Damn, bro, what you got DSL?
No, I don't know what's going on this morning, gang.
Bro, got dial up. What the hell is going on?
We're gonna be picking and choosing.
I could have, so I thought you was lagging. That's just your computer.
Nah, it's not. Yeah, look, I can still scroll and everything and moving really quickly, but when it comes to the loading to different things, it's like this site is just tripping. Let me pull up again.
Yeah, I think Dame and Giannis, bruh. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, Dame, you gotta perform, bruh. I think if he performs the way that people expected, bruh, you know what I'm saying, certain conversations would be had. And another thing too, I will add in there. It could be time to end. Like I see your angle for sure, and you may be early, but also, I think somebody just said it in the chat too. You can't just keep, oh, we don't do this, we don't do that, and then we just gonna blame the coach every time. You feel what I'm saying? You can't keep going through fucking 3, 4, or 5 different coaches like that. That ain't gonna work either. So, and you know what I'm saying? Maybe another route. It got to be another route involved, bruh. Because then they don't do nothing. They keep Giannis. What you gonna do? Fire Doc?
Yes.
Go get another coach. Then
Yes.
when that shit don't work, with he gone too. Like you know, like
If that don't work, then maybe you. I mean, it depends on who you bring in too, though. But I'll never agree with the Doc hire to
but you
begin with. That's the only
can't
reason why I'm
you
with the
can't
fire Doc right now.
but you can't keep shuffling like bro. This not high school game. This is the NBA. You cannot keep shuffling coaches like that and shuffling and shuffling until you just magically hit. Like it doesn't work like that. There may be another route that you have to go. This what they fourth coach now.
Yep.
So we're gonna do 5 coaches that don't hit. Then what? 6 coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? Like what's going on? Like
This they fourth coach. They had hold on. They had
Mike,
Budenholzer.
Adrian.
They had Adrian Griffin. They had this guy, and they had Doc. It was
Also, Fire and Doc will be their fourth. They saying. I mean, and they get that new coach will be their fourth. They're saying.
Yeah.
Fourth in like 4 years. That's just like crazy. Fourth in 3 years.
that's insane,
Yeah.
bro. That's insane, bro. That's
Yeah.
insane.
That'll be the Suns. They'll be the Suns.
They'll be the Suns for sure.
Good. Exposing fakes. Put in the chat. Teams who really get trade for Giannis: Miami Heat, Knicks, Brooklyn, OKC, Pels, Rockets. The Rockets situation wouldn't be bad, Jordan.
I don't think I like them on Rockets. I don't like that.
You never gonna hear me. You never want to hear me say anybody on the Rockets because I don't believe in. I don't believe in any of their other guys. So except for Amin. So cool, I guess. Who's he going with?
But he's gonna be. If you put Giannis on the court with Amin Thompson and Sengun, bro. I would have no reason to ever leave the paint.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. I like the Heat if you willing to trust the organization to build. Like
I used to like them for us before they won a championship, but
yeah.
The Knicks.
I don't see the point of it now.
Next,
him and Trey. I could see the fit. I could see the fit in it with the Knicks. Nets. Not really. I mean, I could see it, but like they'd be ass still. Like I don't think putting them on an ass team is gonna help anything. I think we got like OKC. I could see.
So basically, y'all saying, well, nigga, you gotta stay in Milwaukee. You ain't gonna find nothing else better anyway. That's basically what y'all saying.
That's really what I'm thinking. Like
unless he finds a co-starter, unless he do some buddy ball shit and find a co-starter, go somewhere with him.
Exactly.
I was gonna come off and say that for low point with the you said the Nets or the Knicks?
I said the Knicks. Well, I said the Knicks would be interesting. No, I said the Knicks would be interesting, but I said the Nets.
Oh,
I can see the Nets, but they'll be ass too. So like, I don't really see what the point is that.
Yeah, the Nets thing.
You would have to get somebody to come with you. You had to get somebody to come with you.
That would be the guy.
So he about to get with him to go to the Nets. I don't even think that nigga got friends like that.
I mean, they got paid though.
He already done said, and I'm saying, but y'all already done say he don't even be trying to work out with niggas in the off season. Like, I don't even think he got friends like that. Like, say, hey, bro, come with me to the Nets. Like, I don't know who he gonna call for that.
Time to make some friends, bro.
Like that's what that sound like, nigga. Like what the like, you know, like nigga, better get cool with a nigga.
Start working out with dudes. Tell dudes let's lock in the
off season. They're how they pick. Boom. Go get Giannis. Boom.
I mean,
Giannis get cool with a nigga. Boom. You know, that's 3 guys. You know, like they got the pay.
Cole was like that. Next thing you know, he requested a trade on national television because he didn't have nobody. So things change.
New Orleans, I don't really. Well, him and Zion that'd be ugly.
Zion gone if that happened. That would be a swap.
That'd be the swap.
I love him being in Louisiana, but hell no.
I bet you would.
What else they put up here?
My fault.
No. This I was.
You can put a lunch with you or something.
Where you at with that, Byron? You think I'm too early, or you think he should stay down and try to figure it out there?
Nah. I think based off what you didn't see, I mean, it is context that needs to be added, obviously, in regards to postseason and stuff like that. But I don't. I'm at the same token. I'm not calling nobody crazy for being where you at right now, especially if you look at the landscape of the at the top of the East with Boston and Cleveland. Boston and Cleveland clearly being better than them. I'm not calling you crazy for that. Now,
because Cleveland wasn't supposed to lap Milwaukee, bro.
Yeah, Milwaukee. Literally, facts. So that's like you add in that factor. I'm not calling you crazy for being there. Now, there's a small percentage that's saying, because I think Ted even said, I agree with him. Like small percentage, like okay, let's see what these all talking about. even though the
Yeah.
percentage is small because of what we didn't see from him in the landscape of the East at the top. It's all right, little 20%, 25% still like all right, let's just creep into the offs and see what happens. But that percentage is so low because it's just like, bro, because we didn't see him. Even if you include the context of people getting hurt, boom, 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 whatever. But yeah, bro, I think on the defensive side of the ball, because y'all done spoke on defense. I think I just heard you spoke on defense. For me, and this is me loving the game before my favorite players, and this is me being completely objective and honest, and I'm guilty of it. I think Giannis defensively was overrated.
Oh my God.
That's just me, and
Wow.
I got to eat a little crow with that, and it is what it is. He was slightly overrated because it's like the mind frame was okay. You move a Drew out, but you still got Giannis that can cover up defensively when you bring in a Dame. That was the mindset. Respectfully, Giannis just ain't been able to do that. A big part of Giannis being who he was DPOY year, which I mean younger, cool, but at the same time it was they had a stout they were stout defensively for the most part on the perimeter. So it's like he was slightly overrated. I'm hearing the regression and all of that. I just think he was overrated a bit, and that's just my honest, objective opinion about defensive and the mindset going Dame route. But offensively, it's no cohesion. It's a your turn, my turn. That's why they still able to lead the league in terms of like duos, if I'm not mistaken, in points per game. But that's just off of talent. That's not off of cohesion, and that's the problem. So when you go up against a team that have a Draymond down the stretch and you in close games, you need cohesion. You don't need the your turn, my turn. I mean, the only time we didn't really seen that work like that was Bron and Kyrie, obviously, which is an anomalous situation. I think James Harden and CP3, but they even struggled from time to time down the stretch against certain teams and come playoffs and the regular season. So that your turn, my turn stuff, it's just not something you should be banking on because that's what you would look at when they come down to points per game between them two. It's just the cohesion not there. That's just what it is. You want to blame it on Doc? You want to blame it on Dame, Giannis? We could have a whole deeper conversation, but just the cohesion out there from an offensive standpoint. So, you add in the factors, man. Everything, all things considered, everything I touched on, everything y'all done touched on, I don't think it's crazy to say, hey, man, they just got to make some tough decisions.
So Byron,
Yo.
big bro. So when you say cohesion, that's coming together, understanding one another
Yeah.
on the basketball court.
Yeah.
They can also start with off the court as well. Do you think them niggas kick it off the court?
I doubt it. No. I don't, bro. Me personally, it goes to what y'all was just saying. Giannis is not. He been for all these years, and I think it's probably about to come back to bite him in his ass.
He's
Always wanting to have this quote unquote Mamba mentality. I ain't working out with you, and you ain't nah. Stay away from me. I'm working out by myself. Boom, 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 boom. I'm about to knock my wife up and just train by myself. Boom, boom, like that. That type of mindset, I think about to come back and bite him in his ass because no, he didn't. I don't think they rock off the court. And you got to remember, Dame was bought here on the trade. He wasn't bought here on his own will. Like he didn't say, "Oh shit, I want to go play with Giannis." So it could very well come back to bite him in his ass. The mentality he been going about all these years.
Yeah,
So,
and I think 2 years is like well enough time to play with another player and build that.
yeah,
But an underrated part that people don't talk about, it's hard to just do that on the court, bro, in practice.
it's
It's a
not
lot
rock
of
off the
other
court.
it's a lot of other factors, bro, that's involved with trying to build cohesion. Bro, kicking it with a nigga that big stuff like that, the little shit like that, it
Oh,
works.
bro, that works on every level. Tez, which you can
Yeah,
I'm pretty
like
sure attest to. Like I didn't coach teams. I didn't been a part of teams where we rock so tough off the court. We was busting people ass who we wasn't even supposed to be winning against. Like just
exactly.
because we was cutting for each other off the court, and that led to on the court as well. So I mean, me personally, I just think Giannis a corny ass, and he a corny ass foreigner who's trying. He's trying to be, he's trying to get into the American
Damn, bro.
No, that
Nah,
last part especially, that
nah,
culture goes
yeah,
into it.
yeah,
The upbringing, all that goes into it.
yeah. He's so locked in with how he was brought up, his upbringing. And I'm not, trying to make it a derogatory statement. I'm just being honest. I just think he's trying his hardest to fit in and get hip to the whole American culture thing. And you add in the fact that say, oh yeah, I don't want to work out with you, whatever like that. Niggas around the league looking at you as just a corny ass ball, like a cornball for the most part. A corny ass nigga. I was trying not to go that route, but I just think, and Dame, respectfully, I don't know these niggas, but I think Dame is pretty
Corny
off the court. No. I don't think Dame corny at all. I think it's the opposite. Dame is pretty secure in itself. Dame come from culture. Dame from Oakland, and you can tell he's an Oakland nigga. And if you know anything about the Bay, excuse me, they rich in culture. Like Oakland and the Bay Area have their own type of culture. Dame seems pretty secure in himself as a man off the court. And that's just because he was brought up in America. He was brought up in American culture. Boom, boom, boom. He's able to, go in different locker rooms or go to different all-star games and just, be himself because he's around more Americans and he's just secure in himself. I don't think that's Giannis.
I don't think you should link security in oneself with culture.
No. I'm saying I have to do that because at the end of the day, we don't know these people. So it's more
I don't think like it is the culture of whatever culture he's from to be insecure. Like
no, I'm talking about just in terms of just specific.
I think insecure was just the wrong word.
No. I think I'm talking about just in terms of socializing amongst folk.
Oh, like
not that deep. Not that deep. I'm talking very surface level type shit. Surface level. Just communicating.
You're saying because they're from a different culture, he's just not comfortable socializing.
And the culture guy.
Right. And he's that's why I'm at with it. So I think since he didn't creep into superstardom, he's been trying to like get hip to American culture and kind of fit in, so to speak. Like if you just peep Giannis off the court, like the whole Chick-fil-A stuff, he's tried hard to do it. And when you come across somebody like Dame, who's the complete opposite, where he's been here all his life, whatever like that, he don't have to do that. And I'm saying all of this to kind of go to Tez's question, like, do I think they rock off the court? Me personally, I just don't think it's a good mesh of personality with him and Dame.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. It ain't more so do they rock? That shit just don't make sense. Like it don't even.
It's not gonna mesh to me. I see what you're saying. And Dame already a laid back nigga as is. Come off that way. Come off very laid back.
That's just who Giannis is, because when you look at like other people from other cultures or whatnot that are in the NBA, like they get along with the people who they hang out with the people who are on their team. I think that's just a Giannis thing.
Wasn't Kobe the same way?
Yeah, I made it specifically about Giannis. I didn't want to make it just about being a foreigner. I'm making it specifically about who the foreigner Giannis is.
Okay.
Specifically, how he come out. Yeah, because you got a few Buku foreigners in the league that it was the complete opposite. Like everybody loved Dirk. Like I never heard no negative stuff about Dirk as a teammate. Everybody loved Dirk
because he got himself a solid black woman.
But I also don't think Dirk was ever trying to fit in terms of American culture. Dirk was just comfortable being his foreign self, and people loved him because of it. So it's just like
it wasn't, and this isn't new.
Go ahead.
Kobe was the exact same way, and it's just weird because we think of him as an American, but because of how much time he spent overseas and how he came up, he was the same way, and I think he spoke to it just in terms of like relating to teammates and shit. Yeah, It's no different.
But to answer somewhat the question, I was telling Lily, like, he gone, love. I've been telling Lily that she wasn't trying to hit it. He gone. He gone. It is what it is. That man is gone.
All right, so real quick, and I was waiting until the goes. Wes, I know you just came up on the back end, guys. Don't mind me. I know y'all understand. Thank you. I was saying the show wasn't gonna be that long today. I do got to make a run in like 30. But in the meanwhile, I am going to fire up playback just for the sake of the convo continuing and Miles coming up as well. The playback room is live right now. It's playback.tv/facts and stats. Playback.tv/facts and stats. You can pop in there real quick, whatever the case may be. Guys, if I'm not in the room and the talk dry out, by all means, you can end it. Like by all means, you literally can end it. It's not that deep. It's not necessarily. I'm not going to be too present. Basically, I got to leave in like 20 minutes. But yeah, the room. The room is now live. Did somebody just start the room without me even starting it? Why did that? What the fuck? Why y'all do that? Fuck, it don't really matter. I'm about to end this joint. Y'all playback.tv/facts and stats.